राम राम पाहुणं, आज आपण मस्त मसुरीचा पांढरा रस्सा आणि कोल्हापुरी पुलावा बनवायचा बरं का. Why should just the non-vegetarians enjoy the pandra rasa when we can make a vegetarian version of it? So today we are going to make a vegetarian pandra rasa. So I have soaked 1 cup of whole masoor for almost 8 hours and then drained it and let it sprout. So we're going to cook this in water. Just see to it that the masoor is drowned completely in water, and then you can add salt accordingly and just cook the masoor till it's done. Remember, masoor is a very delicate lentil and it cooks really very fast, so be very careful. Don't overcook it, okay? First, we'll make our masala for the pulao. So I'm going to take 2 sliced onions and just roast them, just dry roast them, okay? Once the onions are dehydrated, we'll add oil and we're going to add one more ingredient to this, which I'll tell you later. You can see that the onions have got dehydrated and changed color. So now we'll add 2 tablespoons of oil to this. And we'll saute the onions for another 2 to 3 minutes. Now after 2 minutes, add 1 cup of dry coconut that's grated and roast it along with the onions till they're nice and golden in color. So the sliced onions and the grated dry coconut have got a beautiful golden brown color. Shut the flame, cool this and grind it to a coarse paste using very little water, okay? So I've not added any water to this while grinding, and see the consistency. Okay, it's nice, coarse and yet a paste, okay? Now I just want to check on the masoor. This is cooked beautifully, you can see here. So now we'll just leave this for a minute. We'll first finish our pulao. Now first, let's heat 2 tablespoons of ghee and add a few whole spices. So I'm going to add 1 inch of cinnamon, 1 star anise, 3 green cardamoms, 3 cloves and 10 peppercorns and 2 chotu sa bay leaves, okay? After that, I'm going to add 1 onion that is sliced and just saute the onions till they are soft and translucent. So the color of the onions has changed. It's nice and soft. We'll add a teaspoon of ginger paste and a teaspoon of garlic paste to this. Just mix this well. Now we'll add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. We'll add half a teaspoon of chili powder, and then I'm going to add green chilies, 2-3 of them. A tablespoon of kanda lasun masala. Some of my recipes where I've used kanda lasun masala, I've also given the recipe in the description. So you can check that recipe, or you can just simply buy it in your local store. So I'm going to add a tablespoon of kanda lasun masala. Just saute this well. Now this was a recipe that was taught to me by my mother-in-law, which she has learned from her mother-in-law. This pulavacha recipe, and it's really delicious because, you know, she was quite a vegetarian and I was a complete vegetarian. So this was a very good version of vegetarian food for us, while the rest of our family used to be just hogging the pandra rasa and tamda rasa. So now I'm going to add rice. Here I've taken 2 cups of rice. I'm using Ambe Mohar rice because I love small grain rice. You can use basmati as well. I'd soaked it for about half an hour after washing it well. Now just mix this well. the onion and coconut ka water. Add this as well. Mix it. For 2 cups of rice, I'm going to add 4 katoris of water. Now I'm not going to waste the water that was used to boil the masoor. Now for the pandhra rasa, if I'd used the same water, the pandhra rasa would have become brown. So I don't want to waste that nutritious stock of the masoor, so I'm going to add it to the rice. So I'm going to add 4 cups of water, which includes the stock. Okay, add 1/4 cup of freshly chopped coriander to this because coriander gives an amazing flavor and fragrance to the rice. Just mix this well. Finally, add the salt. Remember, we are not going to be draining off the water, so don't add too much of salt, okay? Just add that is enough for the rice. Now give it a final stir. You can see the layer of oil that's beautifully floating already on top. And now just cover this and cook it on a medium to low flame till the rice is done. So now for the Masuricha Pandhra Rasa, we need to prepare a paste. So I'm going to take 1/2 cup of cashew nuts and I'm going to add a teaspoon of soaked khashkhash. Now if you don't have khashkhash, it's okay, it's an optional thing. And 1 cup of freshly grated coconut. Now I'm going to grind this to a fine paste. So this should be the consistency of the cashew nut and coconut paste. Now we'll move ahead with the recipe. Let's heat 2 tablespoons of ghee. Now I'm going to add some whole spices, 1 inch of cinnamon, 2 green cardamoms, 3 cloves and 10 peppercorns, 1 onion that's finely chopped, and we're going to saute the onions till they are transparent and soft. Do not brown them. Now add a teaspoon of garlic paste, a teaspoon of ginger paste, and 4 to 5 slit green chilies, and just saute this for another minute. Now we'll add the boiled masoor. And this coconut cashew nut paste. Now add a liter of water to this. Just mix this well. So now remember, we've added salt while cooking the masoor, but that water we have used for the rice. So the salt is going to be less in this. Now you need to adjust the salt. Do not cover it and just let it boil. Just let it come to a boil and then switch off the flame. So now we'll wait for the Pandhra Rasa to come to a boil and we'll wait for the rice to get cooked. So our Masuricha Pandhra Rasa is ready and so is the rice. So first let's plate the dish. So what I'm going to do is make a nice ring. You can see how nice and moist the pulao has turned out. We make a nice ring of this. So our vegetarian Pandhra Rasa with the Kolhapuri Pulava is ready to be served. Try this recipe आणि बरं का मला कळवा हां जरूर कसं आवडलं की नाही तुम्हाला ही रेसिपी आणि स्मिता देवला पाहत राहा.